Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to send all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect individual. To all you brothers, sisters, and confusion of faces out there, all you sisters helping us out, being true to this word, and also you confusion of faces who are in this truth, to you I say shalom as well. All right. I want to talk about the day of the Lord. Starting at this is Peter 3rd chapter, starting at the 10th verse. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Yo, man, when you read that verse, what type of weapon do you think about when it says the heavens shall pass away with a great noise? Okay, well, that's talking about a nuclear missile. It's talking about a bomb, nuclear bomb. You know, and that's how this earth is going to pass away, because Esau has already made weapons of mass destruction already. The only thing is the Most High is going to put the spirit on these so-called Edomites and these heathens to want to blow up the planet, you know, especially America, you know. And this is going to be the day of the Lord, the day of Yahweh, you know. You're going to have, on that day, man, you're going to have bombs blowing up everything. You're going to have chariots. I mean, it's going to be crazy. Okay, but this is the day of the Lord. All right. Okay, now the day of the Lord does not mean that he's going to come back on a magical cloud with fairy dust and long flowy hair and all that. No, ain't none of that going to be happening. I mean, it's going to be death and destruction on the day of his coming. Okay, and it's right here. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the way which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Now, if that's not, I mean, that's basically point blank right there. I mean, you can't get no clearer than that. I mean, that's it. Okay. Let me see if I can go down to another. I'm just going to go down to verse 11 and keep on going. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So the Most High, when he comes back, he's going to burn up every goddamn thing. I mean, that's just what it says right here. I mean, you can't get no more blunt than that. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blemish. Let me read that again. Wherefore, beloved, seeing ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot or blemish. Yeah, man, you want to be saved. You know, you don't want to be caught and getting burned up, man. You want to be beamed up by those chariots, man. You know. All right. Let me get another verse here. Okay, this is the book of Luke, starting at chapter 25. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth, distress of nations, perplexity, the sea and the waves warring, men's heart failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. All right. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Yeah. So as you can see, the day of the Lord is nothing to be played with. It's going to be a terrible day when the Most High comes back, when Yahweh Shai comes back, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. I mean, there's not going to be no fairy dust or nothing like that, you know. And I mean, when I was a Christian, I was under the assumption that the Most High was going to come back with long flowy hair, you know, with fairy dust following him while he's coming down on a cloud. Nah, man, it's not gonna be like that. It's definitely not gonna be like that. All right. So for all you people out there who think that the day of the Lord is gonna be all peaches and cream, it's not. It's gonna be a lot of death and destruction going on. You know, a lot of death and destruction going on. You know, and look at this right here. Men's hearts failing them for fear, for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. So when they start seeing the earth, when the men start seeing the earth being burnt up, like it says here in the book of 2 Peter, 10th verse, it says, with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So when men start to see that, you know, their hearts are going to fail them. They're going to fear. But I'm going to tell you this right here, the men of the Lord, you know, Lord willing, you know, hopefully I am of the elect. When I see those things, I'm going to be like, oh, well, this is prophecy. This is Bible prophecy that's happening right now. You know, you're going to have a lot of bugged out men, big muscle men, tough men who you thought were tough. They're going to be bugging out because these nuclear missiles, man. You know, it's going to take a strong man to know. Well, it's going to take a man of wisdom to know what's going on when these things take place. You know, a lot of men are going to bug out. A lot of women going to bug out. They ain't going to know what to do. You're going to see people having heart attacks. I mean, the day of the Lord, man, is not all peaches and cream. It says it right here. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. What's that great noise? That's when those nuclear missiles hit. Boom. Okay? And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Okay? So that's talking about that nuclear blast. So you're going to hear a great noise. Well, actually, you're going to hear several great noises. You're going to hear a lot of nukes being blown up here in America and all over the world. You know? And everything's going to melt. You know how I like that scene in Terminator with Sarah Connor? I think that's her name, where she saw the nuclear missiles hit. Well, that's how it's going to be with us, you know, on Earth. You know, some of those nuclear missiles are going to be launched from, well, all those nuclear missiles are going to be launched from other countries, and, you know, they're going to hit America. I mean, I can't get no more blunt than that. I mean, that's just what's going to happen. You know, you may think I'm crazy, but I mean, it says it right here. It says it right here in the book of 2 Peter, 3rd chapter and 10th verse. You know, so y'all need to get ready, man. Brothers, get into this truth. Get into your nationality. You don't just have to have black skin to, to be an Israelite. You know, a lot of you brothers need to start obeying the laws. You know, get your family into it. If your family forsakes you for doing it, then oh well. I mean, you gotta seek the Lord. You know, you gotta seek to save your own salvation. You know, you gotta be mercy. You gotta show the Most High that you're worthy. You know. But yeah, look at these verses right here. This is Luke 22nd chapter. Well, actually, it's a lot. 21st chapter, and starting at the 25th verse going all the way down to 27. And also 2 Peter, 3rd chapter, starting at the 10th verse, going all the way down to the 14th verse, I believe. Look those chapters up, meditate on it, and ask the Most High to guide you in your reading. Till next time, Shalom.